Hello beautiful souls, Doris Victoria here, your soul empowerment coach. Welcome back to the channel. And today I want to talk about 5 high vibrational foods that you can eat that will raise your vibration immediately. And those are not complicated things. They are simply life force packed nutrients that will help you, and you can try it for yourself. Try junk food and then try to eat something of what I'm going to share with you here and see how you feel afterwards, because your feeling always is your navigator, your navigational system. So let's start with food number 1. One of my favorites is fresh picked fruit. So fruit should always be seasonal and freshly picked from a tree. Why? Because 3 days after picking a fruit from the tree, it's losing slowly its life force. And when you eat a fruit, like for example, a neighbor invited me a few days ago, and he said, just take what you need. And he had lemon trees and orange trees and grapefruit trees and kaki. Some call it persimmon, I think is the English name as well. Those beautiful autumn fruits, orange. And the birds love them too. So I picked what I needed. And while I picked the fruit, every time I took a fruit from a tree, I picked it with a lot of consciousness and a lot of gratefulness. And actually, when you take an orange or a grapefruit or any kind of citrus fruit, turn it slowly so that you wouldn't hurt the branch, and then hold it in your hand. And this is already infusing it with your gratefulness. If you pick the fruit with gratefulness, it's already infusing your fruit with your own life force. So when you eat those fruits, think of it like trees, or actually sunlight and water in a fruit, in something sweet, turned into sweetness. And then eat it slowly. And as you eat it, thank the pollinators, thank the tree, thank the sunshine, thank the soil and the water that nourished it. And it will be good for you. And this consciousness is not only filling your food with this gratefulness, which is the highest vibration, but it is filling your cells with more life. The second one is leafy greens. Leafy greens are very, very good for your heart, for your blood circulations. Why? Leafy greens contain a lot of chlorophyll, so they're very oxygenated, which will bring more oxygen into your own blood flow. So if you have been feeling tired or you feel like a lack of concentration, try to eat spinach or kale or arugula or any kind of leafy greens. And the way you can prepare them, just saute them in a little bit of olive oil. Make sure it's 100% olive oil, so there's no GMO oils in that mixture. I personally use an organic sunflower seed. It's a mixture between olive oil and sunflower seed, but it's organic. And sunflower seed contains a lot of vitamin E. And then olive oil, of course, we all know the monounsaturated fatty acids in olive oil. Olive oil is really, really healthy and good for you. So just, if it's spinach or kale, you can saute it in a very low temperature. You can even eat it raw. I, for example, love kale salad. I chop it raw, and then I put pine seeds and sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds and a little bit of soy sauce in it. I love soy sauce, onions, garlic, a little bit of tomato if you have tomatoes, seasonal tomatoes right now. But leafy greens will give you this immediate burst of energy and concentration. And your fatigue will be just swept away because it's nature's oxygen. Remember that the trees are doing the photosynthesis. Trees, and actually the leaves of a tree, are turning carbon monoxide into oxygen. And this is that beautiful green in it. So if you infuse this green with gratefulness into your body, It will bring you a lot of goodness. Number 3 is nuts and seeds. Why nuts and seeds? Well, you already know the answer if you have been conscious eating like I have. Seeds are extremely full with life force. You can see them as little tiny babies. They have all this life force in them, and they're about to burst and to grow into beautiful trees or plants. So there's a lot of life force in seeds. And I specifically, I talk about sunflower seeds, for example. I already mentioned some pumpkin seeds. Pecan nuts, walnuts, almonds are full of magnesium as well. If you feel fatigued because you need magnesium in your body, almonds are a wonderful source. So is dark cocoa. So if you want to eat 100% chocolate, I get it here where I live. In the south of Europe, we have chocolate that is 100% cocoa. So there's no sugar in it, there's no artificial flavors in it. It's just 100% cocoa paste or butter. So it's delicious, and it's very tart, and it's very tangy when you eat it, but I love it. And it's packed with magnesium. But back to our seeds. Chia seeds are full of vitamin Bs. All seeds and nuts contain vitamin B and magnesium. But the reason they will give you a high vibration immediately is because the goodness in those seeds, the life force that is in those seeds, will reactivate your brain. It's like it's reactivating your own consciousness so that you can become more aware. And it's cleansing your cells, simply. So it's a wonderful thing. And then, of course, the dark cocoa as well. The next thing is pure water or herbal teas. And I would even say pure water and herbal teas. So voices say, very professional voices say that nowadays with the sun activity, it is good to give your body between 2 and 3 liters of pure spring water a day. Make sure that this water is as pure as possible. And I have a water bottle, and actually I write things on that water bottle every day. Sometimes I write joy, sometimes I write gratefulness, or you can just hold a glass of water in your hand and then infuse it with your ideas, with your intentions. Let me feel great today. Let this fatigue go away. Or may this water heal my cells. Whatever intention you fill water with, it will bring it to your body, because remember, water holds memory. Herbal teas are a wonderful source of relaxation and cleansing as well for your body. Whatever liquids you're giving to your body, remember again, water holds memory. Teas are made of water as well. So you don't only get the goodness of the herbs that are in those teas. Mint is really good because mint is cleansing your arteries and your veins and your entire blood flow. I like rosemary as well. Rosemary is really, really good to increase your blood circulation. There's lots of leaves and herbs that you can eat that have special attributes for particular things in your body, but all of those are wonderful. Verbena is very, very good for your heart. For example, let me see, rosemary. Yeah, rosemary carries the frequency of clarity. That's why, ancient people, they always used to have a rosemary branch when someone made their transition. In other words, when one of their family members were dying, they had a rosemary branch in that room for the mental clarity. And there's something so magical about those herbs. So I have rosemary growing wildly here around me. So oftentimes I just take a little branch and then I chew it, and it gives me immediately this burst of clarity, of more consciousness, of a higher vibration. Let's see, it is also causing calm and protection for the light of the soul that is choosing to go home. yeah, and then as whenever you sip tea or water, sip mindfully and infuse it with your intentions. All right, the next thing is fermented foods. If you're Asian, you already know about the goodness of fermented foods. Here in the Western world, fermented foods are mostly known through sauerkraut and kombucha. But in Asia, when I used to live in Hong Kong and we went to Korea, I loved the kimchi in Korea. I remember there were kimchi markets even. You could have, you know, kimchi made from spring onions, kimchi made from cabbage. Any fermented foods are really, really good for your gut bacteria. And remember that your immune system is in your guts. So eat more fermented foods if you can. Miso soup is one of the things I love. You know, miso soup is originally Japanese, but they know it in Thailand as well. It's a fermented soup. Basically, it's like a paste that you just put like a teaspoon. Try to get miso paste, maybe in an organic store nearby. And then just put a teaspoon of it in a liter of water or half a liter of water, and then cook it. And then you can put vegetables into it or whatever it pleases, you know, whatever pleases you. I personally like cabbage, I like carrots, I like potatoes. So I chop a little bit of veggies into that soup. The Japanese like to eat it with tofu and seaweed. Seaweed is a delicious source of high vibrational energy as well. Why? Because seaweed is coming from the ocean. So first, for starters, it contains a lot of iodine from the salty water, but it also contains the vibration of the oceans. And I personally think when I eat seaweed, or I make myself a miso soup with seaweed and tofu, I feel like I'm getting the vibration of Atlantis or Lemuria, you know, those ancient continents that used to live in those oceans, but are now gone. I mean, I don't think they're completely gone. There's still Atlantean vibration and Lemurian vibration especially. And some people even, you know, might still be living inside the earth, continuing their wisdom until humanity on the surface is ready to awaken their consciousness and then be infused with this wisdom, which is all about remembrance of who we truly are. So I hope this helped you, beautiful souls. Please let me know in the comments what you're taking away. Which one is your favorite food, by the way, from all those that I shared? And if you eat something high vibrational, put it in the chat below. Let us share high vibrational foods, because maybe there is someone who didn't really like most of what I shared, but they like what you share, or vice versa. But let's share, what are your most beloved vibrational foods? So, and also I want to leave you today with knowing that raising your vibration does not have to be something mental or complicated. It can be as simple as choosing the right foods, just like you're choosing the right thoughts. So I hope this helped you. Please subscribe for more inspiration. It helps me so much. More subscribers mean that this video spreads around the world. More people will get conscious. So I would really be grateful if you haven't yet, if you would subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.